Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video where today we're jumping back into MLB The Show 22, where today we're going to be jumping into franchise mode. And today, franchise mode is going to go ahead and predict the MLB 2022 season. Super excited. We're going to be using the live roster with a few tweaks as far as what has been made within the Major League Baseball season before opening day has officially begun. This video will go live on Thursday, opening day. So happy opening day. Baseball's finally upon us. I will be at the Angel game tonight. Can't wait. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the Angels since it is my favorite team. And we're just going to go ahead and sim through all 162 games, see who makes the playoffs. And then from there, we're going to go into the playoff mode. And we're going to go ahead and finish off the playoffs. I'm just going to completely sim everything. And we'll see where certain teams are predicted to be at according to MLB The Show 22. So let's get right into it. All right, so we are at the halfway point within the season. The Angels currently stand at 54-42. They are in first place in the American League West, have a 3-game lead on the Mariners as well as the Astros. The Mariners are 52-46. The Astros are 51-45. The Rangers are 42-55, and the Athletics are dead last, 38-60. In the Central, we got the White Sox 65-33 leading the division. 14.5 games back is the Guardians 50-47. The Tigers are 47-51. The Twins are 41-57. And the Royals are 38-59. Now in the American League East, the Blue Jays are 58-40. The Rays are 57-40. The Yankees are 57-41. Very close race in the American League East. Then we got the Red Sox 46-52, 12 games back, and the Orioles 35-63. Now going into the National League West, the Padres lead the division 62-36, with the Dodgers being 2.5 back, 58-37. The Giants are 47-49, 14 games back. The Rockies are 44-53, and the Diamondbacks are dead last, 43-54. The National League Central, we got the Brewers 55-43. With a 3-game lead over the Reds, 51-45. The Cardinals are right behind them, 48-51. The Cubs, 46-51. And the Pirates are having an atrocious season, 25-72. Now in the National League East, we got the Mets on top, 52-46. 1.5 games back is both the Braves and Phillies, but the Braves have 51 wins and 48 losses, where the Phillies have 50 wins and 47 losses. 2 games back is the Nationals, 50-48, and the Marlins are 48-50. That's probably the closest division. Now, if we take a look at the wild card, we got the Rays on top, the Yankees on top as well, with the Mariners 5 games back, as well as the Astros 5 games back. Then we got the Guardians 6.5 back as well. Going to the National League, we got the Dodgers and the Reds in the spot, with the Braves and the Phillies 1.5 games back, as well as the Nationals 2 games back. Pretty close race in the National League for the wild card. All right, now let's take a look and see who made the All-Star game. So, we got Chris Sale, Shohei Ohtani, Robbie Ray, and Lucas Giolito, as well as Luis Severino making the All-Star game for the American League as starting pitchers. We got Brandon Woodruff, Jack Flaherty, Jacob deGrom, and Clayton Kershaw, as well as Steven Strasburg in the National League. Relief pitcher, looks like they got Will Harris. We got Garrett Richards. American League has Liam Hendricks, Emmanuel Clase, Lou Trevino, Raisel Iglesias, Taylor Rogers, Jordan Romano, making the closing pitcher role in the All-Star game. Now the National League has Giovanni Gallegos, Lucas Sims, Dylan Floro, Corey Knebel, Kenley Jansen, and Edwin Diaz. For the catchers, we got Will Smith, Elias Diaz, and Roberto Perez for the NL. The AL's got Salvador Perez, Sean Murphy, and Robinson Chirinos. Jose Abreu and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. are leading the way at first base. Freddie Freeman, Jesus Aguilar, and Matt Olson are your first base representatives for the National League. We got Wilmer Flores and Ozzie Albies at second. Brandon Lau and Jose Altuve at second for the AL. Donaldson, LeMahieu, Ramirez, and Candelario at third for the AL, where Manny Machado, JD Davis, and Jonathan Villar are leading the way in the NL. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Trey Turner are your National League representatives for shortstop. Tim Anderson and Jorge Polanco for your AL. JD Martinez, Giancarlo Stanton, Jordan Alvarez, Randy Arozarena are your left fielders for the AL. Christian Yelich, Nicholas Castellanos, Alex Dickerson, and Kyle Schwarber are your NL left fielders. Center field, we got Ketel Marte and Ronald Acuna Jr., as well as Mike Trout and Cedric Mullins. Aaron Judge is your right fielder for the AL, as well as Bryce Harper for the NL. All right, now let's take a look at the final standings for the 2022 MLB season for MLB The Show. Looks like we got the Angels on top. Let's go, baby. 91 and 71. We are the only representatives in the American League West. Astros 88 and 74, as well as the Mariners. Mariners drought still continues. The Rangers got 68 and 94, and the Athletics are 58 and 104. We got the Central, the White Sox 105 and 57. Had a fantastic season. 27 games back as the Guardians, and the Tigers 78 and 84. Twins are 64 and 98, and the Royals are 62 and 100. In the East, we got the Yankees 99 and 63. With one game back was the Blue Jays 98 and 64. The Rays were 94 and 68, 5 games back. The Red Sox were 19 games back, 80 and 82, and the Orioles were 57 and 105 with 42 games back. In the National League West, we got the Padres as the division winners, 102 and 60. The Dodgers are the wild card representative, 162. They were 2 games back. The Giants didn't have as good of a year, 78 and 84. Diamondbacks 75 and 87, and the Rockies 73 and 89. In the National League Central, we got the Brewers leading the division, 91 and 71. The Cardinals 79 and 83, as well as the Reds. Cubs 74 and 88, and the Pirates 55 and 107, 36 games back for them. In the East, we got the Braves leading the way, 88 and 74, your defending champions. The Mets take the wild card spot, 86 and 77, 2.5 games back. The Phillies just missed out, 85 and 78, and the Marlins 80 and 82. The Nationals are 10 games back, 78 and 84. All right, and then going with your league leaders, it looks like the American League MVP is Brandon Lau with the .323 average, 47 bombs, and 131 RBIs. Aaron Judge is just behind. Jose Abreu also behind on that slot. In the National League, we have Fernando Tatis Jr. with 60 home runs, 328 average, and 154 RBIs. Ronald Acuna Jr., 51 bombs, 289 average, 101 RBIs, and Ketel Marte just behind them. Probably by a landslide. But Cy Young, looks like we got Jacob deGrom leading the way, 15 and 10, 2.63 ERA, and 245 strikeouts. Corbin Burns was just behind strikeouts anyways, but took second place, with Steven Strasburg taking third. In the American League, looks like our Cy Young is none other than Angels' Shohei Ohtani. He went 18 and 8 with 2.4 ERA and 238 strikeouts. Garrett Cole, 19 and 6, 3.02 ERA, 206 strikeouts. Hyun-Jin Ryu is in third place in that category. Going over to batting title, looks like JD Martinez leads the way, 324 average, 35 bombs, and 103 RBIs. Brandon Lau just behind him, your American League MVP, 323 average, 47 bombs, and 131 RBIs. With Randy Arozarena as well, 310, 25, and 107. In the National League, looks like we got Ketel Marte leading the way in the batting title, 336 with 38 home runs and 113 RBIs. Tatis Jr. is behind, 328 average, 60 bombs, and 154 RBIs. Bryce Harper, 321, 41, and 104. Your Reliever of the Year award goes to Blake Trinan, 45 saves, 1.29 ERA, and 39 strikeouts. Craig Stammen, 50 saves, 2.09 ERA, and 41 strikeouts. Lucas Sims, 46 saves, 2.13 ERA, 1.3 ERA, and a 62 strikeout for Sims. In the American League, looks like we got Liam Hendricks leading the way, 55 saves, 1.25 ERA, 69 strikeouts. Lou Trevino's right behind, as well as Emmanuel Clase. Your Rookie of the Year is Spencer Torkelson of the Tigers, 274 average, 30 home runs, and 92 RBIs. Looks like he had a fantastic season with the Tigers. Logan Gilbert is right behind, 14 and 9 on the year with 3.53 ERA and 187 strikeouts, as well as Shane McClanahan right behind him. Now, going in the National League, looks like we got Nick Martinez leading the way, 16 and 6 with a 3.0 ERA and a 155 strikeouts. Jonathan India is right behind him, 268 average, 23 bombs, and 85 RBIs. Seiya Suzuki takes third, right behind them as well. And your Hank Aaron Award goes to Fernando Tatis Jr., 328 average, 60 home runs, and 154 RBIs, with Harper and Acuna right behind him. Brandon Lau takes the W with the Hank Aaron Award, 323 average, 47 home runs, and 131 RBIs. Aaron Judge and Ohtani are right behind him as well. Now, let's go to the playoffs. All right, so here's the bracket. Unfortunately, this isn't in line with the new 2022 World, the playoffs, unfortunately. As there's now 12 teams, 6 in each league, where here we got 5 in each. So we are missing 2 teams who would have ended up making it, but we're still going to go ahead nonetheless. So it looks like we got the Angels versus the Yankees in the ALDS. The wild card, we got Tampa Bay versus Toronto, and the White Sox ready and waiting for the ALDS. On the National League, we got the Dodgers versus the Mets in the wild card, with the Braves and the Brewers waiting in the NLDS. Padres are waiting for the winner of the wild card. And let's head into it. So, looks like the Toronto Blue Jays beat the Tampa Bay Rays in the one-game wild card, and are now facing the Chicago White Sox. They also beat the Chicago White Sox 3-1. The Angels swept the Yankees 3-0. And will be facing the Blue Jays in the ALCS. On the National League side, we got the Dodgers beating the Mets in the wild card game, and then them sweeping the Padres in the NLDS. We got the Brewers beating the Braves 3-1 in the NLDS. Now let's see who your World Series representatives are. In the World Series, we have the Toronto Blue Jays facing the Milwaukee Brewers. The Blue Jays beat the Angels 4-1. Let's hope that's not accurate. And the Brewers beat the Dodgers 4-2 to move on to the World Series. Now, let's see who your winners of the World Series are. The Brewers beat the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 1 of the playoffs. The Blue Jays beat the Brewers in Game 2 of the playoffs. The Brewers beat the Blue Jays in Game 3 of the playoffs. The Brewers beat the Blue Jays in Game 4 of the playoffs of the World Series, and have a 3-1 lead on the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays stay in it and beat the Brewers in Game 5. The Blue Jays force a Game 7 and beat the Brewers in Game 6. And your winners of the 2022 MLB World Series, according to MLB The Show 22, is the Toronto Blue Jays. That is going to be the prediction for MLB The Show 22. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, do please like and subscribe. I know it's not totally accurate, as we are going to have a 12-team playoff format this year. But MLB The Show has not implemented that in the game quite yet. And I wanted to get a video out for you guys on Thursday when the season releases.